Hello, Andrew. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, and as promised, here that is. You have a beautiful website. You clearly spent a lot of money on it, and it looks great. The money shows. Money well spent. A beautiful website is like inviting somebody up to your modern home that has just been done, decorated, and you say, "Hey, come on in," and people go, "Oh yeah," and they come in and start looking around. Now, that's what a beautiful website is for. I'm not here for the aesthetics of it. So you've done great. Once they get here, they're going to love it. The problem is getting them here. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about, because getting them here or keeping them not here is already contained within your website. It just might need some changes or some tweaks in order to make it work better. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. That sounds like a weird claim, but the first thing I do after looking at your actual website is I go and I look at this tool that I have. It's a paid tool called Ahrefs. And it shows me a bunch of the metrics of your site and how it's been performing over the last couple months. The next thing I do is I go and I do a Google search for your industry in your city and see what comes up. Now, at this point, I need to tell you a little bit about Google in that they have an algorithm that determines the placement of absolutely everything. Now, the algorithm is looking for three basic things, and I'm going to show you what those all are. The algorithm is not a secret. It's not like an industry secret. It's something that everybody knows about. So I'm not, doing anything bad, sharing the inside secrets of this. It's not like insider trading or anything. What you first find when you come to a Google search, of course, is the sponsored ones. That means paid. It's not like they're helping out the Little League. They're just paid to be there. I don't know why they call it sponsored. Then we have what we call the map pack. These folks are attached to this lovely map over here. And the reason that we call it the map pack is because of the map. Isn't that funny? But the only reason that they're there is they have done something that the folks down here have not done, and that is fill out a Google business profile. Now, that's like any other online profile. It asks you a bunch of questions about your business, like what year you started your business, what your office hours are on a daily basis, and then there's some tick boxes you have to fill out, and then you have to prove that the website is your own. So that's all those folks did. They did that really well. Perhaps some other people did it and not as well, which is why they are not here. Doing something thoroughly and having the other aspects of the algorithm satisfied is what's going to keep you up here. Now, I'm going to show you something down here. This is the list of what we call the organic search results. And there's nothing really organic about them, to be honest. It's just the algorithm at work again. These are not random listings. They're not going to change tomorrow if you come back. The reason that they are in the order they're in is because the algorithm has determined that they are good enough for their search clients to find. And the algorithm that Google has wants to make sure that the people who are searching gets the information that they need and that it's relevant. Now, relevancy to you and me is different because I want somebody that has a good work ethic, perhaps, or somebody that is efficient at their job. What Google wants is that they want to have a good website. So the first actual property management I find here is called PMI, Professional Management, I assume Inc. Now, I'm going to refer to them as your Google competitor for the purpose of this analysis. Now, what I'm first going to do is show you their site. There we go. And then, well, it looks like an old firehouse. Then I'm going to show you your site, and I'm going to do something really fast here. I'm going to copy and paste your homepage into this word counter here. And then I'm going to do the same for them. And I'm going to tell you the reason I'm doing that is that Google likes content. And when I say that, it's just what I was talking about before. Google likes their customers to be satisfied when they get to a page they get to. Google has determined that there needs to be a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage in order to to teach the search customers when they arrive there something about what they have Googled about. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a educational thing or whether it's a business. They want the business to have 1,500 words so that the person who has Googled their business will show up there and actually learn something about what it is that they're seeking. So these folks are under by about 500, and you are under by about 1,250. So that's one thing. But I will also tell you that all words are not equal. There are keywords, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about next. In your website, you have 41 keywords. Keywords are words and phrases that Google expects you to have in your site based upon your competitors, essentially. All of the other sites that come up when I do a search for Billings, Montana property management, all those other sites have words in them that are common. And they also have words that match often with Google searches. Now, Google searches, of course, are indexed and counted by Google. And whichever searches come up the most and are satisfied by what's in websites the most, those become the keywords. Now, I'm going to show you. You have 41 keywords, and PMI has 352. Now, as you know, algorithms are just mathematical constructs, so what they're looking for is the most. And unfortunately, they win in this little foot race that Google has set up. Now, I'm going to show you what their keywords are. Professional management, property management, Billings, Montana. It's a bunch of stuff like that. It's a bunch of variations on a theme. Better property management, best property management, I assume, is in here somewhere. And you'll also see that management or managements, like singulars and plurals, apartments or apartment, trailers or trailer. The algorithm does not know singular and plural. Section 8 rentals, Billings, Montana. Pro management. Here's something for Laurel, Montana. So you see the keywords can actually be the communities around you. Duplex for rent, Billings. Now, these are all things that somebody has Googled in the last, couple of years, actually. These are long-held results. So what I wanted to show you these is so that you could see sort of what these other folks have and why they have so many more than you do and what those kind of are. Because you want to kind of match what people are Googling about. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is backlinks. Backlinks is where your site is listed on some other site, like, the Chamber of Commerce or even Yelp. If you're listed on Yelp and you have claimed your profile there and put in your website, that is a backlink. It has a link back to your site. Now, you have 18 and PMI has 297. Now, that's a little high because it should only be about twice what the referring domains are. So there's a lot of garbage in there, but it should be about, 100 to 150 maybe. And I'm going to show you what their referring domains are. Now, some of these you may recognize, some of them not. MapQuest, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, DexKnows, City Squares, PropertyManagement.com. Is that iPropertyManagement.com? I can't see it very well. It looks like iPropertyManagement. Anyway, there's a bunch of things here. Anything that is 70 or above, that is what you want to be listed on because these have a higher domain rating. Now, the domain rating means these sites have a lot of other links to them, and that causes them to have a higher rating. So like Wikipedia has a very high rating because a lot of other sites refer. Google looks at it like this. If a bunch of people are talking about somebody, then they'll say, oh, that guy's famous. And that's kind of what it's like here. Having a link to a site kind of is like people talking about it. And Google wants to reward their search customers by sending them to places that are already popular. So the higher the domain rating, the likelier it is that you're going to get somebody to go to your site. So I'm going to show you again that they are, PMI, the #1 site here, and that has a monetary value. I'm going to show you what that is now. Your 18 backlinks and 41 keywords have caused you to have 42 clicks in the last month. That is up 13 from the month before. So you're on a rise there. And they figure because of your location and your industry that these 42 clicks perhaps were about worth $39. Now I'm going to go to PMI and show you what they had for clicks last month and this month. They had 2,000, which is down 2 from the month before, and the value is around $2,400. That means that, I mean, this company does a lot of research and a lot of comparisons between sites to come up with that number. So that is a fair increase, $39 to over 2,000. And you know, this is money that's just being left on the table more or less because you don't have a good placement on the Google search. Now, these are the three things I was telling you about: the Google business profile, the better keywords, and the backlinks. Those are the three basic things that the algorithm is looking for. And you want to improve those to help your site get higher in the Google search results. That's the bottom line. And I'm going to show you something real quick here. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can find you guys. And I want you to think about your own Google habits. And that is, when you're looking for something on Google, how far down do you scroll before you go, oh, you know what? I have enough with what I have. From here on up, I'm good. I'll find what I need. I have not found you yet. Would you have scrolled this far? I think that you could do much better for the amount of money that you spent on this site and the amount of hope you had in it. You can do better by getting higher on the Google search results. Now, I'm sure that you would rather spend your time maintaining and managing properties. So that's something that you do. And what Eric does is help you get to the top of Google search results. I'm sure that Eric would be glad to guide you through the next steps if you give him a call. And either way, I hope that I have helped you improve your website. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.